Hi. Hi. My name is Stacy Erickson Edwards. I'm the main babe and only babe at this point at CPAPbabes.com. And I'm having my coffee. It's almost 2, but whatever. I am here today because I'm fired up. I always get fired up about stuff and then I kind of let it pass and then I don't get the information out that I feel like I need to get out. So here I am. So I was on the CPAP sleep apnea Facebook group today, not mine. I have a group if you want to join, put in the comments or in the info. But another one, and this woman, she says, "Ugh, I don't get it. I've lost 50 pounds and my OSA, obstructive sleep apnea, has not improved at all." And she said, I think someone said it might be related to allergies. Does anyone else have this? And that's when I got kind of pissed off. Not at her. But it's really, really hard for me sometimes to accept the fact that the public and the medical community does not recognize sleep apnea as what it is, or what it isn't. And what it is not is sleep apnea is not just a condition or disease that is for overweight people, and it's not just a condition or disease that is for people who snore. Period. It's not. I'm gonna cry. I'm so emotional about it. It's been a rough weekend anyway because of the whole Oakland thing. But anyway, but basically it's really hard for me to deal with that fact because I think if you've watched my other videos or heard my story, I have been complaining to my doctor of fatigue since I was 15 years old, and I'm 32 now. And I got diagnosed at 31. 31? How old am I? Am I 32? I'm 32. And I'm a little bit overweight now. Still look good, but I am overweight. I haven't been overweight. I'm not obese. Basically what I'm trying to say, you look at me and you don't think I'm the typical sleep apnea patient, right? Because I'm not. I don't look overweight. And I haven't been as overweight as I am for that long. And I don't snore. To the point that, so I started complaining about sleep apnea at 15. And my doctor didn't send me up for a sleep study until I was 30. And I did have the same doctor for 7 years, and it's not her fault, but whatever. So she didn't send me, and I was so oblivious to it that even until the point that I got my results, I had no clue. No clue. Not even an inkling of idea that I had sleep apnea. When I went in for this sleep study, I thought I had narcolepsy, or what I really thought is that I had something that no one was going to be able to figure out, because that's what had happened to me for so long. I was so tired for so long. Then they're not going to be able to figure it out. It's going to be oh, sorry, we don't know. So went in for my sleep study. Whatever, was fine. I don't have trouble sleeping. People are I have trouble sleeping with sleep study. It was uncomfortable, but I can sleep anywhere, or I do pretty well. So it was to the point where I had my sleep study. I was like, what's wrong with me? I don't know. I went in for my follow-up, and I sat down. The doctor wasn't there. An intern came in, and she goes, "So you have sleep apnea?" I'm like, "Wait, what? What?" And she's like, "Yeah, you have sleep apnea, so blah, blah, blah." I'm like, I was just dumbfounded. I was like, all right, whatever. So she said, you wake up 29 times an hour, and blah, blah, blah. So I had no idea. So I'm like, sleep apnea, whatever. Before this, I had no idea how extremely serious this was. Sleep apnea is a very, very, very serious condition, and it was ruining my life. I was dying, essentially. I wasn't getting enough oxygen, and every single day still of my life, sleep apnea affects me. Not because of my machine, because I love that thing. I'm so happy for the machine. But my health has been affected for the long term. I am still dealing with so many issues that have come around from a lack of sleep, chronic fatigue. When your body doesn't get enough sleep, when you're waking up every 2 minutes, your body does not get enough sleep, and all these other things happen. Every day I'm dealing with my thyroid. My thyroid, my health goes up and down. I was healthy for a bit, and feeling really good, and then you know, it dips back down and up and whatever. So I'm still trying to regulate my thyroid, and this would, you know, I really wonder how it would be if I didn't have sleep apnea. And the other thing is my thyroid condition was never coming up on what's it called? On the test. I still technically don't screen in for hypothyroid, but my doctor noticed that my numbers were enough so I could be helped by medication. But every day I'll deal with that. I deal with all sorts of immune stuff. And I'm getting better every day, and I'm so thankful. But the underlying health issues that have been caused by lack of oxygen and lack of sleep are devastating. And it's not okay that the medical community is not educated about this. It's heartbreaking. Like, it just breaks my heart to have to deal with this and to have to, you know, have people in the sleep apnea group who are like, oh, I've lost weight, it still doesn't help. You know, even my doctor told me, and, you know, who knows if it's true, but she says, oh, if you lose a little weight, I'll get better. I'm not a doctor, but I really, from the research I've done, what I really think it is that I've had allergies forever. My body, I've had chronic inflammation, and everything's just saggy down there, and the air can't get through. That's what I think. Of course, I don't know that, you know, I don't know how you can test that or whatever, but basically, being fat or being overweight, sorry, being overweight is not the only cause of sleep apnea. I've had people be like, hey, if you lose weight, you can lose CPAP. I'm like, cool, no, maybe. I'm totally open to losing weight, but the thing is, I have had fatigue since I was 15, even before that. I mean, I could probably think back to maybe being 11 and having fatigue. So that's what I want to say today. Sleep apnea is not snoring all the time, and it's not being overweight all the time. We have to figure out some way to get this message out to the public and to the medical community. Think about making some buttons that say, ask me about my sleep apnea, because it's really serious. You know, like, I was actually concerned I was going to have to go on disability or something because I just could not function. And I was very unhappy. I'm a lot happier now. A lot healthier. But it's a process. So that is what I have to say today. I am over at cpapbabes.com. Haven't been feeling well. Go figure. So I haven't really been updating, but I got to go do that maybe. I think I can link this video to there somehow. That's what I want to say. I'm not a doctor, however, I would really, if you have anything at all, I would suggest that you talk to your doctor about getting screened for sleep apnea. And if it's something you've talked to your doctor about for a long time, or fatigue is something you've talked about for a long time, just ask. I had no idea to even ask because I didn't think that was an issue. But I think especially as women too, we are, because sleep apnea is typically male. I think everything is typically male, right? But as women, oh, you're too busy. Oh, you're just tired. Oh, you just work too much. We know our bodies, and we know we have to be able to advocate for ourselves. And I wish I would have done that sooner, but I had no idea. I was trying, but I had no idea. So that's what I have to say. Have a great day. My heart is with you. It's been a rough weekend, so I hope everyone is doing okay.